I promise you that if you listen to these extras taken from the artist way daily, you start to hear your artist child and brain and believe in your creativity again. And also see yourself creating way more than you do now. Is that not amazing? Let's get right into it. So I'm Princess Ada, also known as Aduko. I'm currently a medical student, and this is not me. This is someone that I got the induction letter. So I'm currently a medical student, and I draw. And but I wasn't able to get this far without the artist way showing me the way, because I was I used to believe, and other people used to tell me that you can't do medical school, you can't do a very demanding course and art at the same time, that there's simply no time for it. But one day I picked up the artist way via YouTube video, and it changed my mentality forever. And recently I started going through my journals and find out where I wrote these important extracts, and go through them daily in the morning for like 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, and it has changed the way I create now, and I create way more than I usually do. So there are four main things, four main extracts. They are the rules of the road, the basic principles, the artist prayer, creative affirmations, and then just recently week 8 affirmations. So let's get right into it. So to be frank, I'm basically one of the reasons I'm making this video so that it will be easier for me to go through it every day just by listening to the sound of my voice. So I hope you also benefit from this as well. So let's go. So the rules of the road. In order to be an artist, I must one, show up at the page, use the page to rest, to dream, to try. So feel the well by caring for my artist. Set small, gentle goals and meet them. Pray for guidance, courage, and humility. Remember that it is far harder and more painful to be a block artist than it is to do the work. This one in particular. Be alert always for the presence of the great creator leading and helping my artist. Okay, for the context of artist way, if you put the great creator or God as anything you want it to be, you can substitute it. I'm a Christian, so it doesn't bother me as much, but it bothers some other people, like a lot of other people. So just replace it with the universe or any other thing that you feel more comfortable with. So let's get back. Choose companions who encourage me to do the work, not just talk about doing the work or why I'm not doing the work. Remember that the great creator loves creativity. Remember that it's my job to do the work and not judge the work. So place the sign in your workplace. Great creator, I will take care of the quantity, you take care of the quality. I especially listen to this one a lot now. So on to the next one, the basic principles. Take a look at this like first. Okay, so let's go. Creativity is the natural order of life. Life is creativity, pure creative energy. There's an underlying, indwelling creative force infusing all of life, including ourselves. When we open ourselves to our creativity, we open ourselves to the Creator's creativity within us and our lives. We are ourselves creations, and we in turn are meant to continue creativity by being creative ourselves. Creativity is God's gift to us. Using our creativity is our gift back to God. The refusal to be creative is self-will and is counter to our true nature. When we open ourselves to exploring our creativity, we open ourselves to God, good orderly direction. As we open our creative channel to the Creator, many gentle but powerful changes as we expected, and I can testify of that. It is safe to open ourselves to greater and greater creativity. Because sometimes we feel unsafe that is it like, am I okay? Should I go ahead and act on this creative, or if I do, is my job secure, my family secure? But don't worry, like it is safe to just keep going slowly, and even if a large wave comes, it is okay and it's all right. Our creative dreams and yearnings come from a divine source. As we move towards our dreams, we move towards our divinity. So before we get into the official creative affirmation she gave us, these are my own affirmation and bloods that I worked with. So, I deserve love. I deserve fair pay. My work is good enough to be paid for. I deserve a rewarding creative life. I'm a brilliant and successful artist. I have rich creative talents. I can draw immersive scenes. I'm a good storyteller, and storytelling comes easy to me. I can storyboard. I can tell stories with Storytime animatics. So this particular one is what made me finally work on my my first storytime animation video, and it's been 6 years coming, and I was just so finally glad to have done it in January. You can check it out in my channel below or in any card above. So creative affirmations. I'm a channel for God's creativity. My word comes my work comes to good. I can draw. My dreams come from God, and God has the power to accomplish them. As I create and listen, I will be led. Creativity is the Creator's will for me. My creativity heals myself and others. I am allowed to nurture my artist. Through the use of a few simple tools, my creativity will flourish. Through the use of my creativity, I serve God or the universe or my higher self. My creativity always leads me to truth and love. My creativity leads me to forgiveness and self forgiveness. It's a divine plan of goodness for me. It's a divine plan of goodness for my work. As I listen to the Creator within, I am led. As I listen to my creativity, I am led to my Creator. I am willing to create. I am willing to learn to let myself create. I am willing to let God create through me. I am willing to be of service through my creativity. I am willing to experience my creative energy. I'm willing to use my creative talents. So for these affirmations to work better, it's better if you say them out loud. You listen to one, you pause, you say them out loud, and you keep going in that way till it enters. Or alternatively, you could search up creative affirmations artist way or rules of the road artist way, and you can have it as a list to go through, or like and save this video to a playlist to go through it easier. Okay, then more blots and prompts for me. So the blots was a blot is okay, something maybe as you're writing something, a negative self belief you have. So I don't have enough good ideas was my plot. And my affirmation that they said I should make from it was I have many great ideas and I write them down and I work on them once, on them later. So in a book, then I will upset my parents. My parents support my art career. It is too late. If I haven't become a fully functioning artist yet, I never will. It is never too late to try again and keep going. I'm a fully functioning artist. So for this one, you can make your own version of this and change a few things up. But this is one that she puts in the book and I follow because I didn't really know what to add to it. I just changed all the we to I to make it more personal. O great Creator, I am gathered here in your name, that I may be of greater service to you and to my fellows. I offer myself to you as an instrument, and I open myself to your creativity in my life. I surrender to you my old ideas, and I welcome your new and more expansive ideas. I trust that you will lead me. I trust that it is safe to follow you. I know that you have created me, and that creativity is your nature and my own. I know you created me, and I ask you to unfold my life according to your plan, not my low self worth. Help me believe that it is not too late and that I'm not too small or too flawed to be healed. By you and through each other, I'm made whole. Help me to love one another, to nurture each other's unfolding, to understand each other's fears. Help me to know that I'm not too alone, that I'm loved and loved able. Help me to create as an act of worship to you. And oh my God, I added God help me get out of bed early in the morning. I was going through a lot that period. So the attitude is a spiritual part to higher creativity. So that's why it involves a lot of God concepts and all that. But I also healed my God concept as a Christian. I see God as a loving, actual loving father now rather than an authoritarian. So it helps you in that aspect as well if you're dealing with like a bad religious past. I find it healing. It was healing for me. So this last one now is the week 8 affirmations that I just started week 8. I just said week 8, so I'm going through this for the first time. I might not go through it every day, but just for this first few times. So you can decide to skip this or add it on. So let's go. I am a talented person. I have the right to be an artist. I am a good person and a good artist. Creativity is a blessing I accept. My creativity blesses others. My creativity is appreciated. I now treat myself and my creativity more gently. I now treat myself and my creativity more generously. I now share my creativity more openly. I now accept hope. I now act affirmatively. I now accept creative recovery. I now allow myself to heal. I now accept God's help unfolding my life. I now believe God loves artists, and I really do. So this is like full circle moment of like over the 8 weeks and over how long ever long you choose to take on this exercise. This is where you'll be in just a week, 30 days, and so on as you continue this practice. Well done. Then that's all for today. And by the way, this is my sensor. My sensor's drawing. She advocates for you to do it at the beginning of week one. I usually cover her with like an angel. So I usually just paste an angel over her so that I don't think about her so much. And sometimes I look at her and then I paste it back. So it kind of helps me like focus. But it really does help drawing them out, however you see them. It could be your parents, honestly, and any other person that you feel really hurts your creativity. Or yourself if you feel like you're the one, but usually it's other people that made you feel like it's you. So then keep on with this practice and I promise it will change your mind and you create way more. And check out my storytime animations and other videos on my channel and stay whimsy. Bye.